Good morning, lovely. Welcome to Minecraft. If you don't know me, my name's Marbell Jade, and I'm here to talk you through how to play this game. If you're anything like me, you've got kids that play Minecraft, and typically when they're playing, they're going to have questions. And they're going to be asking you all these questions, and you'll have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. I get it. I've been there, but have no fear. I'm here to help you with that. First things first. Are they playing Bedrock or are they playing Java? Are they playing on anything other than a computer? Then it's Bedrock. If they're on a computer, it gets a little bit more sticky. If the starting screen looks like this, then they're on Java. If the starting screen looks like this, you've got Bedrock. Believe it or not, there is a difference between Bedrock and Java. Some things are small, some things are rather big, so it does make a difference. I will be focusing mostly on Bedrock because that's what I have the most experience in, and that's where most kids actually play. So, how about we start from the very beginning? I'll take you through setting up a world from scratch. Welcome to the launch screen. This is where you're going to make your new world. Start off, you're going to hit play. And no, you're not going to jump straight into a world. You actually have to set up the world first. Play. And this is where you're going to find all your previous worlds. If you've never played before, this is going to be empty for you. You see all my worlds. You're going to hit the green button, create new world. And no, you don't want to hit any of these. You want to go and hit the create new world button again. Ignore the marketplace stuff. Alrighty, and also, name your world. Don't let it sit as my world, because then you're going to have a dozen different worlds in your save folder, all labeled my world. Name your world. And typically, if you can name your world something that describes what you're doing in that world, it will help you. Because if you have a dozen fun times or playing with kids, you won't know which world is which. Give it a name that means something. Next, game mode, survival or creative. The names mean exactly what they say. Survival means you have to gather all of your stuff to do what you want to do. Creative means you get unlimited inventory and you can just build whatever, depending on what you want to do. I like survival, so we're going to play in survival. Also, difficulty. Peaceful. Peaceful means no hostile mobs. Things are not going to come out at night and try and eat you. But then you also lose the ability to gather some of the drops that hostile mobs have. Easy. Hostile mobs will spawn. They do less damage. Normal. Hostile mobs spawn, and it's the basic game. It's kind of the standard. And then hard. It means exactly what it says. Things hit harder. And you can starve to death. It's the only version of the game where you can starve to death. Let's stick with normal. There are a lot more options in here, but you know what? We'll get into those later. This is just starting your basic world. You're going to hit create. And wait 10 million years while it loads. And now the world's open, the countdown begins. And what do I mean by that? I mean, you have 10 minutes until it gets dark. Lucky for us, we're surrounded by trees. So that makes this easy. First thing you really want to do is punch a tree. Why are we punching trees? Because we want wood. Why do we want wood? Because wood is the basic building block for everything in the game. If you don't have wood, you really can't do much in the game. Because wood is how you acquire your later tools. And always, always take out all the wood out of the tree. Don't leave a random block because then the leaves don't decay, i.e., they don't start disappearing and you will have random floating trees. Do not leave floating trees. Don't do it. And as you see, something just fell behind me. This is a sapling. I just ran over it and it showed up in my inventory. That picked it up. Next, we're going to do something with this wood. I'm turning this over to craftable because if you leave it on all, it gets rather annoying because it will show you all the things possible for you to build with what is in your inventory. But I want only the things that I can build. So we're going to take our spruce logs, break them down into planks. I picked it up, I put it in this 2x2 crafting grid, and the way it made all of these was I held down shift and then clicked on it. Next, you're going to see you have this crafting table. I only want one of those, so I'm not pushing shift, or else I'm going to end up with more crafting tables than I want to deal with. And now see, we can get sticks. We're going to need sticks. And you notice in the upper left corner, there keeps being those notifications, and that is telling me that I can now craft other things because I have the stuff in my inventory to craft them. I'm putting down my crafting table. You put down the crafting table by holding it in your hand and then right-clicking on the ground. That's how you place things. Now we're going to make our first basic tools. A wooden axe and a wooden pickaxe. Next, let's go see if we can find some food. Because, yeah, food's going to be necessary. Oh. And we see one of our friendly mobs. This is a little dog. There are multiple different variations of dogs in the world. And depending on the biome, they'll look differently and sound differently. They're very cute. But he won't be your friend until you have bones to tame him. You won't get bones unless you deal with nighttime, because that would be skellies. Skellies come out at night. And you get bones by killing the skellies. Though it is a little odd that you're killing something that's already dead. So, are you re-killing it? I'm not sure. And I'm stuck under a tree. Ooh. There is also, look out for holes in the ground, because you might just run and fall straight into them. But you know what? We've got stone right here. Let's go ahead and use the wooden pickaxe to break the stone. Now, wooden pickaxes break down really fast, and they're not good for breaking many things other than just plain stone. And you can use a wooden pickaxe to break coal. This right here is coal. You will be needing it later on. And you did see that green ball that came down? Here. Oh, didn't get one with that one. Well, that green ball is an experience point. As you can see above my hotbar, that's that green line. That, once it is filled up, you level up. And levels are important later on in the game. Right now, we really don't care about them. It's just a fun noise that happens. Now that we have some stone, we're going to replace the wooden tools. Stone will hit harder than wood. There we go. And it also breaks things faster. And now, we're on the hunt for food. Let's see what we find. Aha! We have a cold biome pig. Tip: if you want to kill things faster, jump when you hit them with your weapon. It will cause, typically, a critical strike, which causes more damage. And the pig ran away. Hold on a sec. Let's go chase down that pig. There he is. And remember to jump. So I just jumped. How did I do that? I hit the space bar. Yeah. Space bar equals jump. Also, crouching is shift. So now we've got 3 pieces of raw pork chop. If I was hungry, I could eat those as is. Or I could make something to cook the pork chops. You get more, I guess you'd call it energy? Health? Whatever they call it. Out of cooked food than you do raw food. So it's always better to cook your food if you can. And we've got another pig behind us. Let's go get that one too. Oh, here we go. This is a baby cow. Killing baby animals gets you nothing. Don't bother. It's a waste of time. But over my shoulder, you see an adult cow. An adult cow will give you stuff. Well, this one only gave me raw steak. But typically, cows will also give you leather. Leather can be used to craft other items and also to make armor. Because you're gonna want that armor come nighttime. And look at that. Just that quickly, the sun is going down. This is when things are gonna get a little interesting. You have a couple options here when it comes to be nighttime. You can play it safe and dig yourself into a hole. Your character is 2 blocks tall, so if you dig yourself 3 blocks down, you can then take a piece of whatever, usually dirt, and put it over your head and hide until morning. Or we could have a little bit of fun, well, depending on what your definition of fun is, and run around at night and try and avoid scary mobs or go after them. And, okay, that thing over my shoulder, that black thing, don't look at him. Don't look him in the face. That's called an Enderman. All you have to do is look at him, and he comes after, and he can hit you and kill you in 1 shot. Yeah. Avoid him. As long as you're looking at the... As long as... Okay, never mind, that's a creeper. Okay, by the way, that's one of the mobs that comes out to kill you. Alright, you heard the hiss noise. He is made of dynamite. He will blow up just by being near you. And so, yeah, creepers are the bane of every builder's existence. You will learn this. Learn to watch out for them. Oh! Hi, I did not look at him. I did not look him in the eye. Nope. 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 No, did not look him in the eye. See, you can look off to the side of him, and you can see the little pink sparkles, and then you know he's there. Just don't look him in the eye. Yeah. This early in the game, no. Don't play with him. Not a good idea. But there have been plenty, since we heard and saw dogs, how about we take a look and see if we can find a skelly? Because by killing those, you can get bones, and then we can get a dog. I heard the clanking of bones. That means there's a skelly nearby. Oh, and that noise was the noise of a zombie. Oh, okay, there he is. Yep. And skellies, why they have chosen skellies to spawn with bows, I don't know. But a skelly has bows, which means they can hit you from a distance. Look out for them. And you can now see I am down 3 health hearts and 2 chunks of meat, which means I'm starting to get hungry. And it's going to take longer for me to regain my health if I'm hungry. So what we could do is make ourselves a little hidey-hole. Yeah, hopefully not right next to a skelly. Let's go over where it might be safe. And, oh, there's a zombie. They like to eat people. And, yeah. Oh, and the mobs will follow you. So, yeah. That's a little ways down. But we can do this. Ice. Ice is slippery. But, you know what? Right here. We're going to make ourselves a quick little hidey hole. Little hole in the wall, just to hide. Hence, hidey hole. There is no shame in hiding. All right. Most mobs cannot fit through a one-high opening. So, unless you're unlucky enough to have a baby zombie coming after you, leaving one hole open, you can see out and they can't get you. He's just being a peeping Tom. But he can't reach you, but you can reach him and make him go away. Now, if you're unlucky enough and a skelly shows up, he can shoot you through that hole. So just listen for the skelly. What we're going to do, since we have the time and we're waiting for night to pass, I just made a furnace. Furnace is how you do a lot of things, including cooking food. Since we have the wood, we're gonna make a door. Because you put a door and things cannot come in. Depending on the type of wood you use, the door will look different. Now let's place down our furnace, and you know what? We've got all this food, we might as well cook it. But I don't want to use up my coal. We have wooden tools. Use what you got. Also, when you have a furnace running, it lights up the area. But there's another way we can light up the area. I'm opening my internal inventory. The way to do that, you push E. And now these are all the things that I can make in my little 2x2 crafting grid that's the equivalent of making something in your pocket. A torch, sticks, and coal. Permanent light source. Now, things can't spawn in here. Mobs only spawn at a certain radius away from you. So you won't have something spawn literally right next to you and start hitting you. But they will spawn, what was it, like 16 blocks away, I believe it is? Something like that. I'll look it up and put it on the screen. And what you hear out there is the Enderman jumping around. By the way, Endermen do not like water. So if you accidentally look at an Enderman, you can get in the water and Enderman won't come after you. But be careful. There are other things in the water that will. We now have cooked pork chops. You can eat. You're a rather messy eater. You throw crumbs. Don't worry about it. They don't stick around. And now you see the 2 meat sticks are filled and my hearts are returning, which means I am gaining my health back. And you can hear skillies outside. Another thing that people tend to do when they're stuck at night and they have no way to skip the night, we start mining. Oh, that noise that you just heard. That was a witch. They also can attack you from a distance. If you hear them, be on the lookout. They are nasty. So, while we wait for daytime to come, we can start mining and looking for other materials to hopefully start building ourselves a house. A place to survive, a place to live, a place to thrive. Aha! There's those green balls of XP. They will eventually come to you if you're close enough, or they'll just sit there. Break the block, and they will come. Light. Don't forget to light things up. I can't say that enough. Don't forget to light things up. If you do, well, yeah, you're gonna invite mobs to come and eat you. And we have a new type of stone. Granite. Don't take it for granted. No, that didn't work, did it? No. Never mind, pretend I didn't say that one. But nighttime tends to last about 10 minutes, the same length as daytime. Oh, look, it's daytime. We can come outside. And that, Enderman. Oh, and there's the witch. Oh, Oh, we have a lot of things that have decided they want... Yike! Go away, go away, go away. No. Go away. Yes, sunlight does catch these things on fire. But also, if they're on fire and they touch you, you're on fire too. So, you saw where all those things were in the shadows. They don't despawn when it comes daytime. They'll stay and they'll hide in the shadows unless they see you. Then they come out of the shadows and try and eat you. Speaking of eating, I need to eat again. But congratulations, you have survived your first night. You have not died. We will get on to making a home and a proper place to live in the next one. All right. See you soon. Try not to die.